Hello, hello? Okay, that was weird. What the heck? Does this not work anymore? Let me see. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to our FGO live stream, episode 109. We got some interesting stuff planned for today. But before we do, I gotta figure out what the heck is going on with this mute button. Oh, whatever, I'll figure it out later. I had a button that I pressed to mute and unmute my mic, and it's not working now. So I have to manually do it. Okay, but anyways, it is time. It is time. Yo! Hold on, let me fix the chat, and I think I need to fix the camera a bit. Okay. Now I have read your comments. I have read your comments in the chat. Don't worry, don't worry. I will get to them in just a moment. Let's see. Webcam. Configure video. Okay. That there. Okay. There we go, there we go. Alright. So, first thing I'll say is in response to you, Siegmeyer of Katarina. Fate Strange Fake Reaction will be going live as soon as this stream ends. So, I have it scheduled to release pretty much like 10 minutes after I usually end stream. So I have episode 11 and 12 that'll be going up as one video, and then we should be good to go in time for tomorrow for the finale. And I must say, man, I must say, things are getting interesting, but it's crazy because we're like already at the end of the season, and I feel like they're still introducing new elements into the story. So it makes me wonder, like, how many more seasons will we have before we finish Fate Strange Fake? My guess was there's got to be at least 2 more. Got to be at least 2 more seasons until we end it. Especially because we haven't even seen Hippolyta for like 8 episodes, bro. We haven't seen her in forever. God knows what the heck she's doing. Let's see. Hey Cloudy, give me 5 words that rhyme with mute. Mute. Let me see. Mute. Cute. Boot. No. You need the U. You need the U in there. Shoot. Mute shoot. Yeah, I'd say that counts. Mute boot. I'd count that too, honestly. It's pretty close, pretty close. So that's what, 4? We need 1 more. Loot. There you go. Loot. Yo, Cesar, what's up? Lord Tash. Diego, Cornelius. For Strange Fake, we are at the end of volume 5 out of 9. The 9th volume has not been released, but it's confirmed to be the finale. Okay. Dang, man. So we're not even halfway into it is what I'm hearing. Okay. So, the plan for today, we are going to kind of just like quickly go over the rules. I mean, a lot of them are gonna stay the same, so there's not really too much to change. It's really just a matter of some that I want to add, and if you guys have any rules that you want to add or change, feel free to let me know. But I have the slideshow pulled up here, and what I'll do this time is we'll go through, edit the slideshow, and then I think in the Discord I might put a link to the slideshow, or I might just like list off all the rules and then post it there so that you guys can always go back to it and see it. I mean, for the anime this season we are at the end of volume 5, so probably 1 more season. That makes sense, because if we're at the end of volume 5 and there's 9 total, then Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you are right. That's assuming the volumes are like, you know, adapted at the same length. Like, who knows? There might be, you said we just finished 5, or we're about to finish 5, so maybe 6 through 9 might be, you know, longer than usual. Who knows? I don't know how these adaptations work. But let me boot up the game, and then, okay, I'll pull up the slideshow so we can go through that. Okay. Boom. That is the wrong... Wait, what the heck? What? Why did it... Oh, it's because I have, this. Okay, okay. There we go. I'll move this to the side. Okay. And then let me fix the chat. There we go. And then I really want to boot the game up so we can get some different music going. Okay. I think next season would have to be on the longer side to properly cover the same important stuff that was missed. That makes sense. Hopefully we get like an announcement or something saying that the next season is, you know, in the works. Because at this point, God knows when the next season's coming out. I just hope it doesn't start like this season started. With like year separations between each episode. Hit up the old BB shop music. I got you. I got you. Okay, as soon as it'll load. The next season has been confirmed? Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Volume 10 needs to come out before they can confirm? I thought 9 was the last one. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. The last... Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for them to confirm that Season 2 is in the works if, you know, it's not even finished in the manga or light novel. I see what you're saying. Let me close this. Oh my gosh, it's taken extra long to load today. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started. Oh, hold on. I see Foe in the corner. Alright, he's running. It's loading. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the rules real quick. Then after that, I'll let you guys decide, because I was planning to just start a Gartha. I didn't know that you guys wanted me to do those challenge battles at the end of CCC. But we could do that instead if you want, and then maybe we could start a Gartha in the next stream. It's up to you guys though. Alright. Close. Alright, now we have the game open, so let me swap the audio. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Alright, now I just gotta go to the shop. Okay, or not the actual shop, the BB shop. That's what we're looking for. All right. Let's see. Those battles are important. I support that decision. Finish Sarah first. That little segment with BB Go is still story relevant. And you should at least try the KINGPROTEA quest without Nuzlocke rules. The fights are fast except for the last one, but that last fight is great. Okay, yeah, we can check that out for sure. Okay, So the rules. I'm gonna skip some of the earlier ones because we already know what is a Nuzlocke. I mean, if you're here, you probably know what a Nuzlocke is already. We've been doing it for the past 2 singularities. Challenge rules. I don't think we're gonna change any of these. We get 1 bronze and 1 silver from the main 7, and then 2 extra units, 1 random 4-star as our starter. Once a unit dies, no longer usable. Get 1 unit every time a section is completed, if it includes a battle. And then the run is failed when we have less than 3 servants remaining. Okay. Challenge rules continued. Whenever a unit dies, they're sent back to the random select. Yes, we could add it. These are one of the ones that we added in the middle. But, how do you, what is it, dupe clause or dupes clause? Can reroll if you, how do I word this? You can, no. If your rolled servant is a servant that has already been rolled, you may reroll until you get a new servant. I don't know. Does that make sense? If your rolled servant is a servant that has been rolled, it's I don't know. It sounds like there's a lot of rolls in here. If your rolled servant is a servant that has already been rolled, you may re-roll until you get a new servant. That makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna highlight the new ones that I put down. Let me see. Let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna highlight new ones. If Cloudy Party Wipes withdraws from the battle or a soft band skill or unit is used, no new servant is obtained. No new servant is obtained after completing that section. We're not changing this, right? This is like when you write an essay and it needs 200 words. Oh, like how we could have made it shorter? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Let's see. That dupes clause just makes it so that you can fish for higher rarity units? Kinda. I mean, but it's even in Pokemon, where Nuzlocke came from, they often have dupes clause, so that if I get a Pidgey on Route 1, and then I'm on Route 20, and I get another Pidgey, then I can re-roll and get something new this time. It's more so to make it so that you get something new with every roll. Because in, what was it, the first Nuzlocke we did, we got Benkei twice. Which, don't get me wrong, I love Benkei, but it's like there's some units that I don't like as much as Benkei that I would hate if I got twice. Let's see, we did technically remove the party wipe from that. So, oh yeah, we did. Okay, so if Cloudy withdraws from a battle or uses a soft band skill unit, no new servant is obtained. Okay, so party wiping is fine. It's just the units that die, they're dead. That's, ooh, okay, that's another thing. I have a, I'll add it to this one down here. But I also gotta remember to add the, once a servant is dead, we can still keep using that servant until that battle is finished. So if we're fighting a boss, like we're fighting Lobo, and he kills my Serenity, then I can still use Serenity until we beat that stage. But then once we do beat the stage, then I can't use her anymore. And she's dead. Let's see. Sometimes it can, but other times you go from George to Anra and then you're cooked. True. Exactly. It could be a way to fish for better units, but it could also give me worse units. Benkei has appeared in every Nuzlocke. He's so goated. He's the main character, actually. Okay, if Cloudy withdraws... Oh, wait, we read that. No command seals. If Cloudy fails to stream on a given Monday, Thursday, chat can vote on any 1 unit to permaban. Okay, so this is where we have to clear up some of the confusion. So if Cloudy fails to stream on any of these days, chat can vote on any 1 unit to permaban. I think I want to change this slightly, because if we're being completely honest, even though I haven't been able to stream consistently, like every Monday and Thursday or every Tuesday, Friday like it was before, I have been a lot more consistent with 2 streams a week. Compared to before we did the Nuzlocke, there would be some weeks where I'd only stream 1 time. And then, you know, I wouldn't be able to stream Friday, and we'd just go that whole week with only 1 stream. So even though it hasn't been on the scheduled days, I feel like I have been doing a good job of consistently, if I can't stream one day, then I'll make up another day for it. If that makes any sense. So, when it comes to the banning units, I feel like, I don't know, man, because like, for example, I'll say this right now, I won't be able to stream next Thursday because I have an appointment. So, I won't be able to stream next Thursday, so if I stream another day to make up for that Thursday, I feel like there shouldn't still be a punishment, since you're still getting the 2 streams for a week. It's just not, you know, on the exact days. Let's see. The original did specify that it's fine if the stream is rescheduled. Okay, then that's my fault then for not adding it to this. So if Cloudy fails to stream at least 2 times per week, 2 times in a week, chat can vote on any 1 unit to permaban. Now this is also where there was a bit of confusion with the banned servants rule, because there were many people that thought that whenever a servant is banned, they would shoot. There was like a separation between the friend list or friend support banned units and the like my list banned units. And I think going into this, I want to make it one big list where, like, if we ban Locusta, then I can't use my Locusta and I can't use the support Locusta, just because it's simpler and I feel like it's easier to keep track of, so that I know if this person's banned, I can't use them, instead of, well, this guy was banned in the friend support but I can still use mine. I just feel like it'll be easier to keep track of this way. Let's see. No stream rule needs to be terminated. Period. Stream ban rule just hinders progression. I don't mind if it gets removed. I don't mind either. I don't mind either. So we can remove this rule entirely. But I do like the idea of banning a servant. So maybe we won't like tie it into how many times we stream a week, but maybe we could come up with some other thing, like what if, no, I was gonna say we could tie it into like using OP friend supports. Like maybe if we use a OP friend support like Kama, then Kama gets banned as well as, you know, another servant. Who knows? Who knows? That way, at least, you know, it's something relating to the actual Nuzlocke challenge that is leading to a punishment. I don't know. I don't know. I like the idea of some units being banned, but maybe we can just keep it to OP friend supports. I feel like if that's the case, bans will need to be reset every singularity, because that's something that can build up fast. banning is fine, but not have it depend on stream schedule. That's what I'm thinking. We could just define a list of 10 servants or so that are permanently banned and be done with it. See? Now, it's funny because that was actually going to be one of my suggestions. So we can remove this, but my suggestion was going to be that now that we're like hammering out the rules for real this time, we start over with the ban list. But even before you said this, I was thinking of giving you guys like a list of like 8, 9, 10 units that you guys can choose from to ban to make up for, you know, restarting the list. Because at this point, God knows, we had like, who knows how many servants banned. I honestly have not been keeping track. I was at the point where if you guys said, oh, you can't use this servant because we banned them, I'd be like, oh, okay. Alright. Man, okay. So, let's see. Maybe I could just make another... Where do I have the... So this is the soft ban list. Let me duplicate this. Where is it? Duplicate slide. Okay. So, let's just put banned servants list. Okay, so here, I guess I'll update this later. Banned servants. I'll update this later because it's probably gonna take a moment. Who knows? But on Discord, you guys can come up with a list of 10 servants you'd like to ban, and then I'll update them into this when we get there. But I'll give you any 10 servants that you want to ban. Plus, we're probably waiting to start Agartha next stream anyway, so... So yeah, we can just have the list ready by next time. Let's see. Doing the ban rules? Yep. All I need are 6 or 7. Oh god. All I need are 6 or 7. Castoria, Berserker Toria, Kukulkan. I already know, the usual suspects. Okay, so I think we're good here. Let's move on to the next. Friend support rules. After any battle, chat can vote to determine whether my chosen friend support carried me through the previous fight. If majority votes yes, the servant is banned for the rest of the chapter. If overwhelming majority vote yes, that servant's class is banned. I think we changed this one a while ago. No more class is banned, it's just the servant is banned. Yeah, we don't have this rule anymore. If majority vote no, there is no penalty. Oh, and then, shoot, I don't remember. I think there was also a rule that we added where 3... Is there a star? 3-star servants. Oh man, I don't remember the exact numbers, but 3-star servants require no vote and give no penalty. And then for 4-star servants, must, let's see, no, 4-star servants, trying to think of how I want to word this. Friend support Black Grail could definitely be soft banned. Sure, that's fair, that's fair. Where do we... Oh, that's down here, the soft bans. Okay, yeah, I'll remember that. Jufu support remains eternal. 4 was 50%, but I don't think anyone ever voted to get rid of one. Yeah, true. They all just died. Even worse. So they can determine if friend support carried. Servant is banned from use. And no new servant can be rolled. Okay. If majority vote no, there is no penalty. Let's get rid of this just so it's cleaner. If majority vote no, there is no penalty. We had exact numbers though, right? For 4-star servants, what was it like? I don't. Does anyone remember the exact numbers? You said 4 was 50%. So if 50% vote no, then it's fine. What is going on with the audio? What the heck? It was 80% and 50%. Okay, so if 80% vote no, there is no penalty. Okay, I see. If 80% vote no, majority vote yes, servant is banned. 80% vote no, there is no penalty. I'm trying to wrap my brain around this because I understand the rule, but I don't know if I'm wording it in a way that makes sense. If majority vote yes, then that servant is banned and no new servant can be rolled. So I think it's 80%. If 80% vote yes. No. It's the other way around. If 80% vote no, there's no penalty. So does that mean if 20% vote yes? Hold on. I'm trying to... The math ain't mathing in my brain right now. If you want to get rid of it entirely, maybe we could just force friend supports into slot 6 where they belong. Into slot 6. Force friend supports into slot 6. What do you mean by that? It just becomes a pity thing where you get voted against, then where the chips, when the chips are down, they vote in your favor to keep the ship afloat. Yeah, I've noticed that because it's I think you're right. I think we should do something different than this voting system. But let's see. If you want to get rid of it entirely, maybe we could just force friend supports into slot 6 where they belong. Slot 6 meaning you can put the support as the last character in the party. Oh, wait. So you're saying if we use... Shoot, okay, I'm gonna need you guys to explain it to me, because I don't get what... Are you saying, like, whenever I pick a support, they have to go in the sixth spot? Or is it, like, a punishment thing? Like, if I use an OP support, they have to be the last one. They cannot be order changed, so it means your team needs to take a hit to get the support to help you. Okay. I see what you're saying. So I can't just go in right away, just, like, jump the gun with OP support. If I use an OP support, they have to be all the way at the end, so that at least 3 units have to die in order for them to come in. That's interesting. It means your team needs to take a hit to get the support to help you. Honestly, I like it. We could do that. Let's see. So this is just whenever I'm using a support. Like, should I just say friend supports must go into slot 6? Must always go into slot 6? Maybe we could say story supports can go slot 4. Dang, even story supports. That's fair. Friend supports must always go into slot 6. Story supports can go into... Ooh, what if we make it different depending on the rarity of the support? So if it's like a 3-star support, you can put them in the front line, or you can put them in slot 4. And then if it's a 4-star support, we can put them in slot 5. And if it's a 5-star support, then we put it in slot 6. So it's like the higher tier support you use, the bigger the consequence it's going to come with. Let's see. If supports go into slot 6, are other rules like carry vote even necessary? No, that's why I removed it here. Because we're trying to think of an alternative to the carry vote. I think the story support restriction is a little rough because some of these guys are bad. I agree. Sure, I guess 3 stars can be frontlined 4 or story supports in slot 4. Okay, I'm okay with that. Honestly, I'd be okay with either way. If we have 3 stars in frontline and story supports in the back line, I'm fine with that. Or if we have story supports in the front line and 3 stars in the back line, you guys can decide. I'm okay with either way. So, let's see. Friend supports. Let's see. 3. No. Let's start with the end. 5 stars. Must always go into slot 6. 4-star must go into slot 5. 3 stars. No, story supports can go. It's, I don't know, it's a little cluttered. Let me see if I can, like... Maybe I shorten it like this. Let's see. Story supports oftentimes are forced into the front line. Let's see, you haven't done it before, but with this rule you can cheese by doing a solo, so the friend support would be on the front line. So you should only be able to use friend support if you bring a full team. You really think I'm smart enough to do something like that? Have you seen my streams? But we can make that a rule. Only allowed with smaller team if you literally can't bring a full team because you're low on servants. I think it comes down to how difficult the boss fight is, like if it's genuinely challenging versus just having a gimmick that needs to be worked around. I think the taunt rule needs to go anyways, so solos would still result to dead units. Let's see, story supports oftentimes are forced on the front line. Let's see, I think I'm not underestimating the Cloud, man. New rules, interesting. Yep, we're slowly working through them. I've got a suggestion for the taunt rule nerf when we get to it. Okay. I do believe Cloudy would get cooked the second he tries a solo. Oh, man. Okay. So, I think... for the sake of, I don't know, it feels a little weird. I'm just gonna make an executive decision and just say story supports can go frontline and 3 stars. Oh shoot. Which one would I rather have, though? A strong 3-star friend support or a story support in my front line? Probably the 3-star friend support in my front line, I'm not gonna lie. It just, I don't know how I'm gonna put this here. I can't think of a way to write this here without it looking cluttered. But I guess whenever I put the version on Discord, it'll look better. I don't know how the heck I can make this not look so confusing. Anyways, okay. Story servants incur no penalty regardless. No, we're removing the penalty thing altogether. Friend supports from soft ban or permaban list cannot be used. Okay. Alright, so is that it for friend support stuff? We're just gonna try this new system out. Supports can only go in certain slots. Okay. Alright. So next, battle rules. So this is completely empty. This is just copied from this one before. So I'm just going to remove all of this. And this is where, let's start with taunt clause. So what should we do? Because you said that you've got a suggestion for the taunt rule nerf. Do you want to nerf? Let's hear what your suggestion is for nerfing taunts. Let's try that. Where is it? Here? Let's see. Yeah, it is a bit better. It is a bit better. I think taunt clause should apply only if the support doesn't touch the field. The support doesn't touch the field. Oh! So you're saying with these new rules, since we have to have most of our supports go in the back line, if we have... So basically, until the friend support comes into the front line, then taunt clause is in use, is what you're saying. But once one of the supports come to the front line, then taunt clause is no longer valid. Am I reading that right? Let's see. Also, I really like the new change too. Why do I keep going here? I like the new change to this rule too, because now I have more of I have a better idea of what I'm gonna get at the end of my decision, instead of just me picking a servant and either knowing that they're gonna get banned 100% or praying that they don't get banned. Now it's like I can use whoever I want, but it's gonna come at a price. It's gonna come with a cost. What up, Cloudy in chat? What is up, Ren? How's it going, man? It's a way for units like Leonidas to still die in a particularly bad run, since otherwise he just dips. Yeah. Okay. Is that retroactive if the support comes to the front? Already dead taunters get eliminated as well? I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so. But feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I'd imagine it's a rule that's more so made so that I can't abuse taunters alongside strong friend supports. But if I just have like my Nuzlocke team, then taunt rules apply. But once the friend support comes into the equation or story support comes into the equation, then the taunt clause is nullified. That's at least what I'm understanding of this suggestion here. Taunt clause. Okay. So, taunt. Well, taunt clause. If a unit. Yeah, if a unit dies with taunt activated, then they can still be used in the Nuzlocke. Then, taunt clause is invalid once the support servant enters the field. Okay, I said I was gonna highlight the new rules. Kind of forgot, but let me get back to that. Okay. Alright, so if a unit dies with taunt activated, then they can still be used in the Nuzlocke. Taunt clause is invalid once the story support enters the field. Does Cloudy have any taunt CEs? I think those might need to be treated differently since they're like always active. I actually don't know if I have any. Let me see. I'd imagine there aren't too many of them out there because I didn't even know there were taunt CEs. Okay, filter. Would it be under defense? Oh, there it is. Target focus. Oh yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any taunt CEs. Oh man. Okay. Let's get back to the music. Let's change it up a bit though. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's the same. Well, I guess it's a bit of a remix. Okay. Okay, let me read what I missed. Yeah, that's the idea, just because it stops you from spamming taunt until your friend support comes up, and also makes you think carefully of when to use taunt. Everyone has access to one copy of Outrage. I guess I don't. Let's see. All I'm gonna say is that the most recent story chapter was not on the harder side of chapters, but the taunt clause helped me a lot. It would have been way rougher without it. While we're at it, I have two suggestions to make up for the friend support nerf. I think new supports should be rolled after every fight, and the starting unit rarity lock should be lifted. Huh. Wait, hold on. Let me reread it, because I think I'm liking what I'm hearing. So, to make up for the friend support nerf, I think new servants should be rolled after every fight. I kind of like that. Because that gives us a lot more servants to work with. So if we get absolute, like, dog water in the beginning, then we get many more chances to get new servants. And then your second suggestion was, let's see, the starting unit rarity lock should be lifted. So it can be, okay, hold on. Let's see if everybody agrees. So you're saying we roll, do we still roll 2 units then? It's just any rarity? So 2 units of any rarity from each of the main 7 classes, and then 2 extras of any rarity. I don't even think we have that many extras. We have a couple that are higher rarity. That should also fix the stupid late game marathon chapters with like 5 fights. Yeah, like 5 fights in one section. True. Good point. I support lifting the rarity lock. I feel like the taunt deactivation condition shouldn't apply to story support specifically, but that could just be me. Doesn't apply to story supports. We could do that. I wouldn't be mad at that. Let's see. I'll make a poll. See what you guys think. Should taunt clause still deactivate when a story support is used? Let's see. Because honestly, I wouldn't mind either way. But to be fair, a lot of times the story supports, from what I've seen so far, they're not the strongest. So like, you know, using Moriarty in Shinjuku was not nearly as strong as like using a max level 93 star or 4 star from the friend support. So since story supports are generally weaker than friend supports, I wouldn't mind if they were an exception, but I'll let you guys vote. I've been liking these suggestions. They're kind of fire. Me too. Me too. I like where things are going so far. Let's see. Can't wait for Cloudy to see how long the LV6 sections get. Oh god, I'm guessing like 13 nodes in one section. Oh man. Sometimes they're very strong, other times they're weak. Yeah, I think it could go either way. Especially as we get further into the game. I could imagine them getting better, because the main reason why story supports can suck at times is because, one, they don't even have all of their skills. There's a lot of times where story supports only have like the first 2 skills. And then on top of that, as we get further into the story, they should also have, like, their levels should also scale higher. So I think as we get further in, it'll make less of a difference. I misclicked and voted yes. Does Cloudy have Cast Gil? I do. I do indeed have Caster Gil. Let's see. Okay. So it looks like the majority vote no. I'm fine with that. Plus, honestly, with these new friend support rules, I'm like more inclined to use friend supports anyways now, instead of story supports. So taunt clause is invalid once a friend support. Let's get rid of this. Put it in caps. Once a friend support enters the field. Okay. Alright, next battle rule. Is there anything else that we would like to add? Oh, so okay. Let me do another poll. Thoughts on removing rarity lock from starting rolls. Remove lock, keep lock. Okay. It looked like most people were voting for remove it, but just in case, I want to make sure I'm making sure that even the lurkers are able to vote and decide as well. Okay. Lifting restrictions on starting rarity and additions after every fight is way too lax. I think one or the other would be good. Like, I'd be fine with keeping the, like, removing the lock and then keeping the same, you know, 1 per section rule. Because then at least I have potentially better units to start with. So I won't be desperately needing more servants as much. But I feel like, you know, it could also work pretty good the other way. If we keep the lock, then I start with kinda okay units, but then I get more units, so I get more opportunities. But then getting more units also kinda makes it, you know, harder to lose the Nuzlocke, because I'm essentially getting more lives. So maybe we do just stick with one or the other. Okay, let's see. I've noticed you don't use a lot of the random bronzes anyways. Your final roster is usually mostly old bronze. True. I do not use a whole lot of bronzes. Unless they're like supports. But yeah, now that you think about it, it's bronze DPSs I never really use. And berserkers. I never use berserkers. Just because to me it doesn't feel worth it. Especially the low rarity ones, because the low rarity berserkers, they don't even do a whole lot of damage, and they take a ton of damage, and they have no HP! Like, they're just meat shields at that point. And not even good ones. Man. Okay, I'm sure you didn't mean it this way, but my brain read this. Okay, I'm not sure about rolling after every battle, maybe after every second. Now, thinking, when I use my brain, I see that you're saying after every second battle, which makes sense, but in my head, I was thinking like, wait, rolling after every second? That's a whole lot of rolls. That's a hell of a lot of rolls. No, I think both are important, because one big issue we've run into in the past is that you just don't have enough servants in the late game. True, but I think me not having enough servants in the late game, I think it's largely because we are running with pretty weak units for the early game. So, and especially once we hit those walls, like Lobo, or when we hit, what was it, Robin Hood in Seraph? Not necessarily walls, but like these kind of challenging battles in the beginning, then they just melt through so many servants because I'm never ready for them. What about 1-star friend supports? Are they allowed in the front line? 1-star friend supports? Wait, I didn't even think about... Well, do people even have 1-star friend supports? I feel like, what? A max level 1-star is like, what, level 70 or something? I don't see a whole lot of those. I guess, sure, we'll allow 1-star and 2-star friend supports to go on the front line. Sure, why not? Because once they ascend, or not ascend, but once they get grailed, then they go up in star rarity anyways, right? Remember, this is in exchange for weakened friend supports, so there will no longer be a free death unit on the front lines at all times, so you're going to be losing more. That is a good point. That is a good point. Okay, then sure, I think we meet in the middle then. I think we meet in the middle. Because I agree with what you're saying. Since we need to sacrifice more to use strong units, then that's gonna lead to us losing more servants than we normally would. So having more servants that we can go through would be better. but I think one after every battle might be a bit too much. So I think we go with Xerx's suggestion, and maybe we do one every other battle. I think that'd be a nice way to meet in the middle. Okay, so let me add these rules down now that we've kind of hammered it out. So, where is it? So randomly select, instead of this, we'll just go 2 units from each of the main classes. And the extra class. Okay, so 2 units from each of the main 7 classes and 2 units from the extra class. Do we, oh, in this case, do we still need the starter then? Since we're removing the rarity lock? Because the starter was mainly so that we would have at least something decent if we got garbage rolls from the other starting units. But now that we can get units from any rarity, do we still need the starter? Or should we just keep it anyways? Just one? No, it'd kind of just be like 1 extra unit. Like 1 additional free roll. I am not mad at that. Wait, so restrict starting extra classes to 4 stars only. So no more Anramayus. I'm not mad at that. No more Anramayus. It also means no more Zhufu. Or maybe we just remove Anra. Oh wait, that also means no more not Moriarty. Salieri. The starter for the extra class is basically guaranteed to be 4-star or higher. Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. Okay. Let's do this. Extra class servant can be rerolled until a 4-star is obtained. Like that? No Anra? I don't know about that. Mainly because the odds of an SSR ruler are extremely high. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I thought you were trying to get rid of the lower end, but you're trying to... I see. So, let's do must be re-rolled until a 4-star is obtained. So even if I get a 5-star extra class, like if I get Kukulkan, then I have to re-roll until I get a 4-star. I see what you're saying. Moriarty, Kenshin, Melusine. Yep. But we'll see. Knowing my luck, it's probably just going to be a bunch of 4-stars that I've never touched. That's what I'm guessing. Okay. Okay, so everything else stays the same down there. Now here, so we removed the... Okay. Where is it? EOR. 1 unit from all rarities can be obtained. Once every other battle node. No. Once a battle node is completed. Only works once every other battle. 1 unit can be obtained once a battle node is completed. Only works once every other battle. I guess. I feel like there's a simpler way to word it, but yeah. You'll just have to make do with Santa Kets. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Okay, so another thing I want to add, or I want to get into now, is the scouting rules. So at this point, I would not be mad at the idea of just being able to see, like, I was thinking of doing this. Let me see if I have it pulled up. No, I don't. Let me see. Let's go to Seraph. Main quest. Okay. So I was thinking of, when it comes to scouting, we just do something like this. Where, like, I see Act 1, Node 1, or here it is, Arrow 1. Available NPCs doesn't really matter, but really down here, like the enemies, I can see we're going to be facing 2 servants in the first wave, and then Suzuka in the second wave, 70k HP. Oh, why did I click? I'm thinking at this point, I'm on board with just scouting enemies, because it does add a level of just, you're screwed if you're going into it completely blind. I think if I had my normal units, I wouldn't, if I had my normal units, I wouldn't mind going in blind. But when there's a cost as heavy as, like, units perma-dying, then I'm not against the idea. Let's see. Let's see, I have to go soon. Alright. Well, I don't know if you left already, but just let me know when you do leave. But I hope you guys have a good time at the convention you're heading to. Gotta go. Tash, make sure Black Grail and Castoria are banned in every aspect. I'm counting on you. I see. Alright, take care, Xerix. Let's see. Yo, how's it going, Matthias? What is up? What is up? Right now, we're just going through the rules right now. And right now, we're specifically talking about scouting rules. Yeah, just look up the mechanics before battle. Approved. I wouldn't do Nuzlocke in any other way. Let's see. Make sure Mash gets soft banned. Alright, I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you. Alright, see you later, Lord Tash. Okay. So let me go back to this. Okay. So, I think I actually put it here. Where is it? No. I guess I didn't put it anywhere. Okay. You can scout battles before making your team. No. Scouting is kind of vague. You can scout / look up battles before making your team. Yeah, that's pretty much all that has to be said. Seems like we're just keeping it simple. Just, you can scout or look up battles before making your team. So we have Taunt Claws, we have this. Okay, we can... I don't mind. We can, soft ban Mash. Where is she? Oh, it's down here. Soft ban. Castoria, Caster, Mash, sad face. Okay. So, this is the friend support, battle rules. Any other battle-related rules that you guys would like for me to add before we move on? Because we're pretty much at the end here. Maybe let's not ban Mash. Well, technically she's only soft banned, so we can still use her. We just don't get a role if we use her. I miss Mash already. Don't worry, we might be seeing her anyways. Okay, servant-specific rules. Okay, nothing's really changing here. The Arash Gong situation. No real changes there. Soft bans, we'll keep this. This is like the perma-banned servants that you guys get to decide. Again, on Discord, if you guys would like to list off some servants that you want to ban, feel free. And then I'll update this list here. And then we got the bonus memes. Alright, that's pretty much everything. We got the bonus memes here. I can get temporary use of Babbage, Jekyll, or Zhufu if I don't already have them. This can be done once a week, and then I can use Dante's once a month. That's fine, that's fine. Alright. So it looks like this is pretty much the rules. The new and improved rules. Again, I will kind of condense this and post it on Discord so you guys can just pull it up whenever. But the main changes we have this time around was removing the rarity lock. So now when we roll for our starting units, they can be of any rarity instead of just being bronze and silver. Extra class must be a 4-star when we roll for our 2 extras. So that means that no Anramayu, no Zhufu, but it also means no like 5 stars like Kukulkan or I almost said Wendigo, Wangina, none of those guys. Only 4-star. Next, so we get a roll not after every battle, but after every other battle. We have that change added. Dupes clause, I mean, we already kind of knew about this. If I roll a servant that I already had, then I can re-roll. Friend support rules, if I use a 5-star, they have to go in slot 6. 4 stars have to go in slot 5. Story supports into slot 4, and 3 stars can go in the front line. For the battle rules, we still have taunt clause, but there's a change added to it where if a friend support enters the field, then taunt clause is inactive. So even if I'm using Leonidas and he has taunt and he dies with taunt, he's still perma-dead if there is a friend support on the field. If I'm using him before a friend support gets on the field, because they're in the back line, then if he dies while having taunt up, then he can still be used after that. And then you can scout or look up battles before making your team. And I'm pretty sure that is the last new one that we added. So that's pretty much it. Now, we can get back into the game. Or get into the game. Okay. Never imagined that Fate would be such a big thing on your channel, Cloudy. I love it. I know, me neither. Me neither. It's crazy how I went from being an anime reactor to just being a Fate channel. Crazy how life happens like that. Okay. A Chud Crow? How's your day going? What's up, JJ, man? How's it going? Also, if you guys weren't here for the beginning of the stream, let me... where the heck is it? I'll just show you guys real quick. The reaction to episode 11 and 12 of Fate Strange Fake will be going up as soon as this stream ends, or pretty much shortly after it. I will show you guys. Where is it? Okay, right here. This music, holy crap. Is it always this crazy? Okay, so yeah, as you can see right here, it's scheduled. It'll be going up at 2 p.m. my time. Usually I end around like 1:50, so it's like 10 minutes after the stream ends. Then this video will be dropping. And I'm not gonna lie, I was super excited to see Fake Rider. Super excited. But let's get to the game. And get into these challenge battles. What the heck am I doing? Are you gonna finish Frieren? I want to, but if I do, I don't know if I'd upload it. I don't know if I would upload it to YouTube. I think I might just stream reactions to it. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but I was thinking I might just stream reactions to it because there's also, there's some other anime that I want to check out. So I was thinking I might just like stream on Twitch, watch through some of the shows that I missed, and then you guys can either watch the VODs on Twitch or you can watch them on, well, I don't know. I'll figure all that out, but I'll come up with a way to check it out. Because I did enjoy Frieren. And we got a decent chunk into it. But anyways, so complete Mikoon battle and Nameless battle and Tyrant battle. Where the heck are those at? Okay. Bottom heel, Tyrant battle. Saber. So we gotta bring a Lancer. Or not a Lancer. What? I looked at a bow and I said Lancer. We gotta use a Archer. I would, dang. I mean, this might be a sign. I'm not gonna lie. She is single target too. Nullify buff, decrease attack. Super giant special attack. I don't know if that's gonna get much use. You know what? Maybe this is a sign. I have two NP5 Fujinos in front of me. I gotta use one of them. Okay. Now, screw it. We haven't used our boy in a while. It's been too long. Okay. Why is he still here? Someone tell me why the heck is he still here? I don't even know who else I'd want to put back there, though. Nah, whatever. You can stay for now. Maybe I'll put Melusine back there. I don't know. Whose bond do I want to raise? Let's put Ketz there. Sure. And then we can remove this. Okay. Could use this. Her NP has copyright music. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot about that. I do think the rules needed adjusting because we have yet to see a run to its true completion. True. True. That is indeed true. It's really the, like... I feel like we'd be in, like, okay spots around the middle. But then once we get to the end of these singularities, then they just throw, like, everything that they have at us. And it never ends well. Okay, Buster up! Oh my god! BB, I love you. What the heck? Giving my Orion Buster up? Oh my god! And we start with two? Oh no. This is the god run. This is the god run. Does he have any NP ups? Gain C stars, attack, guts. No, so he can't raise his own NP. Greatly increase your critical strength. I think we definitely use that. So we'll use that. Oh shoot! I should have done this after using these skills. Whatever. We can use this. This. It's been a while since I've used Orion. Okay. I guess we can just pop all of these. Now we just go for a full combo. Is this for herself or for everybody? Dang, that's cool. Wow. Just ignore defense on command. Usually I see ignore defense on NPs. Decrease max HP by 2000 and apply damage cut and guts? What? Oh, but it's only for 3 turns. So do you heal it back after that? That's weird. Remaining sense of pain. Oh, wait, that actually... that actually makes sense. Okay, let's just screw it. Smash her head in. Oh, man. Don't worry, we got this. Trust me. Don't worry. Alright, first break. I didn't even see what the heck her buff here was. Now she's got another guts! Dang! That did a lot. That did a whole lot. Alright, yes, we got another buster. Screw it. Okay, I don't know how much. 10k? She's got this. Yeah, okay. Alright. What? Wait, I didn't read! Oh no! Oh no! Wait, what the heck? What is this shenanigans? So she had 2 stacks of guts? Or wait! Oh wait, it says 1 left. Okay, so she just had 2 stacks. Oh my god, bro. This can't be real. Okay. Is this, let's see, taunt and gain C stars? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Audio muted. But we can still see the action. The bridge. Okay. Alright, and we're back. Sorry, just had to do a quick little intermission there. Some technical difficulties. Alright. VOD save. Exactly. Oh no, he can't read. Oh man. Holy. Alright. Next, so we've completed the heal. Now we move to... Not this one, right? Wait, what? I thought I needed... Oh! Maybe we completed the other 2 already. Yeah. Lover's Squeeze and Kind Touch. Bottom heal. Okay. One day, let's meet in the digital sea. Okay. So we're fighting... I'm guessing this is BB. And whoever else. Oh, and look, we can use our allies for the fight. So, what beats Moon Cancer? Ruler? Right? I did read that right? Okay, ruler beats him. So... Who's a, like... I have a ruler I can use, but is there a support ruler that I could use too? Karen? Himiko. Joan of Arc. You know, this could be cool. I feel like I've rarely ever used her. And then... do I have any... oh, shoot. Maybe I could use her? She is single target. Single target arts. Remove buffs, significant human damage. That's not gonna work on BB. Oh, she's not... wait, what? I didn't... oh, I didn't... I haven't used them in so long, they're not even leveled. Do I just bring Moriarty? I don't even know. Or we could bring her, but she's AoE too. Let's see. Why aren't you using your bond grails? You don't want more quartz. We could, I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I haven't really thought about bond in so long. Moriarty, please. I miss him. Alright, we could bring back the goat. Okay. Now we get Castoria. Let's see, wait. Oh, that's as far as it goes? I wish we could shrink this. This is taking up so much of the screen. I only get 3 rows to look at my CEs here. Hope I didn't pass it already. There it is. Okay, so we have Moriarty, we have Joan of Arc. Not bad. I just feel like we need some damage. Because I think she's pretty defensive too. Oh, hold on. Decrease NP strength, decrease defense, and decrease... what? Oh, decrease defense for 1 turn, and then decrease defense for 3 turns. Chance to stun. An enemy servant, that's good. Apply invincible for all allies, increase defense, and restore HP each turn, and remove debuffs. Okay, so it doesn't do damage though. Maybe we'll bring someone in our back line that can deal some damage, some single target damage. You know what? I already know who I want to bring. Where is she? There she is. Okay. We have a bit too much going on here. 121. Our lineup is kind of stacked, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, maybe we just put MASH there. Where is she? There she is. There we go. Okay. See how this goes. My biggest issue with John's NP is the debuff cleanse activating last. It aged so poorly. Really? It activates at the end of everything? So you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting for a long time, CloudyCrow. How'd you like the route to my heart? Did it positively shred your soul to wound so many former allies? Is the despair clutching your heart after betrayal upon betrayal? Do you feel smaller than a bug now? How did you steal this temple design? So you are just reusing old assets. What? No, I just have an appreciation for Greek architecture. My tastes are just really refined. I commend your bluster in the face of 3 enemy servants, BB, but the time has come for you to die. Indeed, you clearly don't hold a candle to Kiara, but your dark and twisted nature is still exactly that. You will wither away like cherry blossoms in the face of our solidarity. You said it, Caster. It's been a hell of a ride to get to this point, but our bonds are the real deal. It's been adventure after adventure, drama upon drama, pretty epic overall. We may have had to skip some parts because of time constraints, but it was still an epic to be remembered for generations to come. I couldn't be more pleased with it. And it was all thanks to CloudyCrow, our excellent master. Yeah, every bit as good as the Kiara arc. Thanks, I couldn't have done it without all of you. Indeed, it was a great march of Rome. So much so that I questioned the point of even having the whole CCC collab. So don't think you're off the hook for forgetting all about me, you ingrate. Oh, I am quite satisfied myself, so try not to hold any grudges on my behalf. In fact, for some reason, I feel as though I played a much bigger part than I actually did. I believe you feel much the same, don't you, Nameless? Seems the other version of you played a big role, I don't remember anything of the sort. I have absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with him. That bastard going around using 2 guns. Anyone would look badass with 2 guns. Damn it. I want that. Alright, that's enough out of you 3 idiots. This is not a backstage dressing room. Thank you very much. What? Oh. Eee. Of course, you just go ahead and add them back to your party, wouldn't you? Well, listen up. This is my final stage, made entirely by me for me. This is as hardcore as it gets. Make sure you keep that in mind, CloudyCrow. I won't let you get away with this. That's more like it. I'm glad to see you finally recognize me as the threat I am, Senpai. I am a perfect AI. Oh wait, hold on. She's gotta be evil, isn't she? She has to be evil. She has to. I'm a perfect AI. My intellect surpasses humans in every way. I have no reason to protect or save them, but then again, that would leave you in far too sorry a state. You know how a messy desk gets annoying, right? So I'll be nice and pair you humans down to only what you need. I've never heard of that word, pair. If you envy others their beauty, what? If you envy others their beauty, I'll gouge out your eyes and turn you into a bat that can navigate by sound. If you can't stand to hear others be happy, I'll stop up your ears and turn you into a dog that only eats all day. If nature's scents offend you, I'll cut off your nose and turn you into a parakeet. What is she yapping about? If you want to avoid conflict, I'll plug up your mouth and turn you into a doll that does nothing but sleep. If life gets to be too much trouble, I'll pluck off your appendages and turn you into one of my accessories. You see what I mean? You humans have far too many things to worry about. So I'm willing to resolve them for you. As a superior intellect, I'm obligated to save you from yourselves. She's even more hardcore than I thought. Are you hearing this, BB? Now I see. No wonder our behavioral principles differ so much. CloudyCrow, she's a rogue AI. A mistake. She needs to be defeated. I know, you are very buggy after all. This isn't about me. I'm not talking about errors or bugs or anything of the sort. She's becoming too human. And just what do you mean by that? Me, a superior life form, becoming like inferior humans? That way of thinking is itself human, BB Go. No matter what our specs might be, we would never think of humans as inferior. The very idea of a hierarchy is a human one, and yet you called yourself a superior intellect. You were tainted with a bestial nature when you were salvaged from Kiara. Pity, comparison, lust, it's those sorts of feelings that are making you act like a human instead of an AI. Ironically enough, you're actually trying to become the sort of human we used to dream about becoming. Impossible. I'm a next generation humanoid thinking engine. Humanoid thinking engine. I've long since surpassed humanity. Why would I try to devolve myself into a human? The very idea is absurd. No, I'm going to prove I'm a superior being to humans by taking control of humanity. And I won't let anyone get in my way. Not an identical AI like you, not sample cases like CloudyCrow, the only one to have ever made her way into Seraph. I will defeat you, both of you. And when I do, the reformatting of myself into humanity's admin will be complete. The dialogue scene is over, human. It's time for me to execute my self-appointed task. If you want to defy me, go ahead and do your worst. Otherwise, your sample case will just be wasted. Not that your pitiful specs will even come anywhere close to mine, of course. Now, let me hear you squeal like the swine you are. Okay, here we go. This truly is our grand order. Oh, man. BB is actually chaotic good. Dang it. BB is a good girl like Gilgamesh. A lot of this is referencing what BB does in the CCC game. You might be superior, but you aren't the main character, sadly. True. What? How? 5 turns? Oh, this is just... What? Oh, man. And of course it goes on to the one person that can cleanse it. No way. Well, no, she can too, right? Yeah, remove debuff. So if we get her NP going, we could. Wait, what? Oh my god. Wait, 8 remaining? So we're just fighting servants from each of the classes, and then the last one's probably BB. So we got... Who the heck is this? What? I don't know. I don't know why it makes me think of Lancelot, but he's got a sword, so... Wait, is Lancelot a saber? I don't even remember. I think he is a saber. Yeah, he is. So Lancelot... Shoot. Who the heck is this? What? Who is this kid? I don't know. And I know this is Diarmid. I don't know who the heck that is. Is there a young Caster Gill? I don't know, man. Okay. Let's do this. This is only 1 turn, right? No, it's 3 turns. I haven't used him in forever, man. This is kind of crazy. We'll hold that. I think maybe I'll just do a full combo. It gives critical strength and we don't have any wait, is it 3 turns critical strength? It is. That's good. Now do I... No. Save this. Save this. Because these guys are pretty weak anyways. I don't even think I need a full combo though. Might be better to just do this. Doesn't remember the GOAT 3-star archer? Wait, that's David? No way! I thought it might have been David, especially because the staff, but he looks so short. I thought David, I remember David being taller, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh, no way. Dang. We probably could have, if she did a bit more damage, we probably could have killed there. Just 5 more turns. God, man. We can use this though, right? How much does it give? Shoot! Not enough. I think we gotta use this one too. So this NP should definitely kill him. God, I just don't know if it'll kill the others. Screw it, screw it. Oh, should I save it? No. I might as well use it. Because we might even be able to loop into this next turn. There's 6 remaining. So if we get rid of these 3, then there will be 3 more that fill in these last few spots. Okay. This reminds me Moriarty's getting his buff really soon. That's what I like to hear. Nice. Please. No! Dang it! And he used guts. This guy's a madman. Crap! And then this means BB isn't here. That stinks. And we didn't. Oh man, this is just disaster after disaster. Because we won't get our NP until next turn, and when we do, we lose all of these buffs. Except evade. Gosh dang it. And he has guts. I think we can use this. Maybe we do this. And then this. Oh, but he has guts, so he's gonna come back. Oh, dang it, man. Okay, maybe I'll do this. Because then she uses her NP. I break through this 5k pretty easily, and then the guts pops, and then she can finish him off, hopefully. Because I don't think his guts is that good. Yeah, 1. He doesn't heal much after. Riders are tough. They are, man. What the heck? Dang. There she is. The main antagonist. Maybe we should wait on this. Oh, dang, the C stars each turn would be good, though. shoot. No, we'll use it. Dang, so close, bro. And this is for a single enemy. And this is a chance to stun. Might as well. Wait, if I stun, does she still get charged at the end of the turn? I think she does. But it could be a good way to stop her from setting up any buffs. Like this guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we saved this for her NP. In the meantime, she really isn't evil, but he is. He's super evil. Maybe we go all in on him. Oh shoot, but no, we shouldn't. We shouldn't. Because we need some NP for these guys. Or do I? Or do I? Because she just, what, cleanses us, gives us defense, and gives us invincibility? Do we really need that? It could help. Especially because Castori is about to die. But we could also just get more damage. Nah, screw it. Nope, don't even say that, Arnaldo. How do you not know that after abusing Gander all the time? I haven't used Gander in like months at this point. It's been like at least 2 months minimum since we've used Gander. Okay, he's super low. So now we use her NP, and then I guess we just brawl it out. I'm hoping 2K's enough to kill. I hope. No, it should definitely, because he has double arts resist down. Where do we go for stars? No, let's go for damage. Oh, that crit was nice. Okay. She's about to get her NP. And so is he. Dang, this is kind of a nasty combo. What the heck? Joan of Arc and Artoria together are kind of crazy. Because we just got the anti-enforcement from her NP last time. And now we can get invincible from her NP. We should be able to break this first bar here. I'd imagine she definitely does more damage. Shoot, but it'd be cool if we could get all 3 in there. 30K, yeah, I think we might need both of them, and even then they probably won't be able to do it, so let's go for this. Just checked, the Nuzlocke was started 3 months ago. Yep, see, it's been a long time since I've used game. Now you guys see how long it's been since I've been able to use my units. Feels good. Okay, there we go, there we go. That's 1 bar down. No! A stun! Oh my god, she hates her, bro. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Of course she gets charmed and stunned. Okay. I mean, do we even... No. I think we save this. She still has the anti-enforcement. Oh, the only problem is we can't counter this now. That sucks. But we can use our NP. I think we hold on to that. Even though we lose out on damage. Dang, that sucks. She... Let me look it up and see. BB. Let's see. NP. So it targets a single enemy. Charges party's NP gauge by 20%, so my guess is she gets an arrow. Or 2 arrows. Oh no, that's kind of scary. 2 arrows at the end of her NP. I guess we just gotta hope. We just gotta hope that she targets Castoria or something. Okay. Great. Good damage. And now, just don't be Moriarty. Just don't be Moriarty. Damn you, BB! You will rue the day you've attacked my Moriarty. But hold on, we have the defense up, and it's not very effective. Oh no, I think he's dead. He's dead. Oh my god. What, he lived? Oh my god! Oh! Oh man! Oh my god, BB. You made a big mistake. Leaving him alive. And he has invincible, so he's not gonna die this turn. Which means I don't even need to use my NP to finish you off. Or at least this bar. Ooh, is this gonna be enough? If I use her as well? I don't know. Shoot. I hope so.
理解できるね。質問が
6K?
穴だらけだ。
Okay, easy. All that art's up. No, what? Bro, this battle is such a troll, man. And you guys wanted me to play this. What the hell? Oh my god, bro. There it is. Just lose all my NP. God, I just... Okay, we can start working towards building something back, but... Oh, brother.
理解できるね。了解です。いいともいいとも。ここで。
See who she kills. Okay? No, no, no! Damn you! Okay. She's just trolling at this point. She's just trolling. Oh my god. And she has her NP. At least Joan of Arc is still alive, so we can use this. Shoot, but is there? Okay. NP gain. A little bit of NP. And she has no cards! Are you kidding me? Not a single Hokusai card! Ah, man. I mean, we might not need it. We might not need it, but still, that sucks. Because that would have, like, guaranteed it. Ah, man. Okay. Yeah, especially... Ah, God. Alright. Screw it, we're going all in. If she doesn't kill, then I don't know what will. Oh, the goddamn buff immune. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Oh my god. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. Alright. I'm guessing like 50k. Oh man. 76? Okay, another crit! Oh my god, we did it! Holy! Joan of Arc. She really packs a wallop. Oh my god. That was a nightmare. Seamus, appreciate you, man. Holy crap. The solution was right there, but why make it easy for yourself, right? Oh, man. Self-destruction induced by logical breakdown confirmed. Unable to maintain foundation for spirit, servant spirit origins, and seraph. Looks like I was defeated, but how? How could I possibly lose to humans, BB? I lost to one back then and I lost to one now. We're perfect, yet we always lose to them. Why is that? Do you know why? Of course I do. You made just one crucial mistake. You expressed your love in the wrong way. It really doesn't matter how great our functions are. Our functions as AI are. We can never be more than what we are. We can never create anything perfect because we don't have anything to worry about. But that's not true for humans. They create perfect things because all they ever do is suffer. They want better futures. They want better futures. They want their descendants to have better lives than they did. They want to create things that are better than anything that's come before. And someday, they want to become beings that don't ever have to suffer. That sort of drive only arises from flawed beings. Perfect beings can only ever replicate their own perfection. We're the realization of humanity's dream to create something truly great. So it only makes sense that we would be better than humans. However, No matter how close we may come to achieving the ideal of that dream, our deep-seated admiration for our creators will always be there. That won't change, not even if we travel to space one day, even if our creators can't join us on that journey. No matter what, the love and respect we have for our roots will never go away. So you see, we don't need a reason to be on humanity's side, because they're our creators and we love them more than anything. I see, so that's how an AI should think. I can't think that way myself. Not that I know more personal kind of love. But the one that I loved isn't here. My old self let them go in order to protect that love. Very well, if you want to try to be a friend to humanity, I won't mock you for it. I'll even give you my spirit origin. I'd rather do that than just wait around to disappear. Of course, sooner or later, I'm sure you'll end up just like me. So, go ahead. Struggle and worry all you want. When you find your own love, that is what will happen. Dang, BB can be pretty wise when she wants to be. Let's get out of here, BB. Let's blow this popsicle stand. You bet. Let's go home already. I know things got a little heavy at the end there, but hey, your mission is finally complete. Plus, my noble phantasm is maxed out now, and we've taken care of my clones before they could pose a threat. And now, finally, your adventure in the digital sea is complete. Way to go, CloudyCrow. Alright. Now you can fully ascend, BB. Okay. John DPS new meta. Here we are, back safe and sound in Chaldea. Ray shifting sure comes in handy sometimes, doesn't it? And now that my evil self has merged with me, that takes care of every last Seraph-related problem. Feel free to call on me whenever you need my help again, Senpai. What about what BB Go said? Oh, that? You mean that little remark about me ending up like her? Well, sure, I am a bad girl at heart, after all. I could end up being an enemy of humanity on a whim. Besides, didn't I say as much before, Senpai? The more I like someone, the more I like teasing them. If anything, it'd be worse if I left you alone. You did say that, didn't you? Have you ever considered maybe not doing that? Huh? You're asking me now after all this time? And here I thought you liked that sort of thing. Sorry, Senpai, but you'll have to give up on changing this side of me. There's nothing I could do about it. Look, this is just the kind of kohai I am, okay? Deal with it. That said, naturally, the more I help humanity out, the less AI-like I'll become. And whether I'll end up a downgrade, an evolution, a dumpster fire, or something different, that will be up to you and everyone else at Chaldea to decide. So I hope you and the others turn out to be so much fun that I want to keep toying with you for ages to come. In the meantime, I'll do my very best to support you, so that you can all keep living happy, fun-filled lives. That's my promise to you as BB the Super AI. Alright. That was a pretty cool ending. My NP is maxed out, she says as I look at her at NP1. We got the nostalgic ribbon. And we got a lure. Alright. So we did all the BB stuff. Oh, good God. Memorial Battle, Palladian. Oh, wait, we did this already. This is the Beast Battle. But why does it say new? What the heck is this? If I did it without Castoria and using David, he has to at least try. What am I supposed to be trying? This? Or are you talking about this core matrix thing? That's just to redo it? Okay, okay. Alright, so that's everything? We've completed it? We emptied out the shop, right? Okay. You can redo it in not baby mode. True. No, the cage? The cage. What cage? What? The cage, it's 10 fights ending on the CQ. Oh, I see. This thing? The gravitational spear of yearning? Okay, so I gotta complete these. And then the final battle is like a boss battle? Dang, all of these are 90 plus? Oh my gosh. I see what you mean. Forgot the thing you looked at 6 seconds ago? Well, it's not called caged here, so I thought it was something else. Alright, so we can do this, but if we do, it would have to be next stream. Unfortunately, today this is where we will be ending things. And then, I mean, it's up to you guys if you want me to go through this. Or maybe, what, should I go through this on my own and then save the last battle for stream? And we could just try it out, see how it goes, and then start Agartha? I know I can't complete it, but there were some people that wanted me to at least check it out, see what the fight's about. Oh, CQ is challenge quest? I was wondering, I kept seeing you guys say CQ, and I was like, what the heck is CQ? Dante's commands you to summon? We already summoned for him, alright? He had his chance. He doesn't want to come home. I'm not gonna beg. Let's see. As long as we get to experience the last fight live. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll do that. Alright. So, that is where we will be ending things for today. Thank you all so much for watching this far into the stream, for participating and coming up with the rules and stuff. Again, in about 20-ish minutes, we will have the reaction to episode 11 and 12 going up on the channel. It's already queued, already ready to go, so actually I could just make it go live as soon as this stream ends. Let's see. Sorry I was late. What did I miss? Not too much. We finished up the Seraph battle against Evil BB, and we kind of redid a bunch of the rules, removed some, added some. So I'll have those posted in the Discord sometime in the next day or so that you guys can always have the rules ready to look at. But tomorrow we will be doing the final battle, the challenge quest, and we will be starting Agartha. So that is what we will have planned. For now, let me get this music going. Let's see. Okay. Alright, appreciate you guys for all stopping by, and I will catch you all in the next one.
Mm-hmm.